Hello, everybody. My name is Froggy G420, aka Froggy G422, and I'm coming at you with one of the last teams I played on stream with Retro Cup. This team consisted of Clodsire lead with Double Dragon backline, that being Shadow Dragonite as my safe swap and Archbax as my closer. I had a lot of fun with this team. It went really positive. Had a couple times, you know, couple times where we did not have a great time, and this is one of them. This Grumpig lead always was facing a Grumpig league, but luckily they never swapped out when I went into with Dragonite. And I mean, it's a Shadow Dragonite. You have to double shield everything. If Shadow Dragonite comes in, it has to stay alive, because just look how much sadly that Orin Guru gets the sneak in. So that's it's I'm pretty sure I just put wins uh, in this, but who knows? Orin Guru comes in and he's just chunking. I have to let this go. This is a double psychic team. I have a Clodsire. I have to. I now have to focus shields. I come in with Archabax. I'm hoping I win CMP or at least tie it. I do win CMP. That looks great for me. In comes the Dragon Claw. I do not think it will get the KO, but this is just a brutal swing from the Oran Guru. So I will be able to get the full Dragon Breath farm down after this, looking really good into that low energy, half health Grumpig as in the back. In comes the Brutal Swing. It does big damage, mostly because those confusions are just chunking. I believe he comes in. Ooh, he comes in Medicham, a triple psychic team. I don't even remember this match like that. It's been a couple days since I streamed this match. Um, right now I'm thinking I just need to get Dragon Breath damage off. Um, I don't even know if I shield this or not. I don't shield it. I'm putting everything on Clodsire's back right now. An Earthquake will KO this Grumpig, but a Sludge Bomb also will get him farm down range. I throw the Sludge Bomb, hoping I get the bait. I can live a Shadow Punch, but I can live a Shadow Ball, but does he make it to another one? Big decision coming in. I decide to no shield this. Is it the Dynamic Punch? Is he baiting? No, it's the Shadow Ball. He full sends it. I'm spamming the Sludge Bomb button. Hopefully this gets the KO. If it does not, we're not looking good at all. Sludge Bomb coming through, it gets the KO. And now in comes a Medicham. I believe an Earthquake will KO it from this range. He needs to get to 2 moves. Will the Earthquake KO? Earthquake coming through. Big damage, and it gets the KO. Game 1 in the books. Love to see that. Somehow beating a triple psychic team with a Clodsire lead. Love to see that. Into the second match, Clodsire into Feraligatr. I just did not get good leads most of the time. I was trying to hunt Jumpluffs, hunt Macargos, hunt anything. And this is another safe swap I saw a lot of the time, was the Jumpluff safe swap. And yes, you want Archbacks on this, but watch how much this Dragon Claw does. It does near half their health, including the other Dragon Breaths. I could 2 shield farm down. I will throw the Dragon Claw because I do want to get that shield. He is at a health. Oh, he throws the acrobatics. He is at a health where I do not get the full farm down before he at least gets an aerial ace. So I do want to take that shield. I could also play this as, well, the lead was bad, so I could come in with my closer and bait out the lead again. He doesn't even throw a move, though. He lets me gain switch and get the full farm down, but in comes the Gator. This is a great realignment for me. Those shadow claws are going to add up, but those hydro cannons are not. Those hydro cannons are resisted. What does he throw? He throws the hydro, and as you see, I eat that. In comes the Furret. This was also something I was hunting with Clodsire, was the Furret. I saw a lot of Furret leads, so I thought I could hardwall them with Clodsire. Yes, in the 2 shields, it's not much of a hard wall, but I mean, if they just play it to the 1 shields, I don't have to shield at all. I've tested this out multiple times where a Furret stayed in the lead and had to 2 shield because I get 3 moves off before he gets the KO. In comes another move. Do I shield this? No. I'm going crazy. And this is where you're going to see I live. I live. You with 2 moves you do not KO. Even with the boosted sucker punches. Sludge Bomb coming through. Now it's all on Archibax. I think I'm going for the full farm down. He needs to get to 2 moves, and he does not. Game 2 in the books. We love to see that. Sorry, guys, I'm pretty sick. I've been laid up in bed all day, just now getting out of bed and making this video. So hopefully you guys like it. Into the 3rd match, Clodsire to Jellicent. Man, I guess I'm just showcasing how bad Clodsire lead is because I haven't had a single positive lead with Clodsire, but the safe swaps are just insane. In comes the Primeape. He farmed up to Rage Fist. I survived that, trainer. And you aren't doing much with your karate chops. I make it to 2 moves if he tries to go for the full karate chop down. In comes the Dragon Claw, though. Dragon Claw incoming. It does not. It gets the shield, and right now I can shield and go for the full farm down. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go for the full farm down. Rage Fist coming through. It is boosting his karate chops, but that Dragon Breath adds up. In comes the jump bluff. I'm still able to get a Dragon Claw off. So now I get my Archibax aligned onto jump bluff, but that's not what I'm going to do. Clodsire is way better. And yes, Shadow Ball is going to hurt the Archibax, but I can live one. And you see, those hexes aren't adding up enough to get a farm down after a Shadow Ball. In comes the first move. It is the Shadow Ball. I comfortably live that. These Dragon Breaths are doing so much damage. I just need 2 Dragon Claws to win this game. Dragon Claw 1, incoming, gets the shield. I need to shield this. That Jellicent is up too much health, but I win the CMP tie on the Dragon Claw. He overfarmed by 1, thinking he would get the easy KO, but no. Dragon Claw incoming. Now I don't have to shield this. I have a shield for the backline. You are farmed down for my Clodsire, and you gotta love to see that. In comes the Surf. That's completely fine. You are 2 poison stings away from a KO. And in comes the jump bluff. Looks like we're not going to see the jump bluff because the writing's in the wall. All right. Getting into our 4th match of the stream. Clodsire to Charge Bug. This is great. This is one of the most positive lead matches I could have. In comes a Medicham. And now I'm thinking, what do I do? Medicham walls Archibax. Medicham walls Dragonite, especially with that safe swap. I farm up energy. I make sure he goes to 0 energy. I wasn't going to shield that. That's fine. Now these Dragon Breaths are going to add up, and I have a chance in this game. He was on his 4 cycle. Now he's on his 5 cycle. I will be throwing the Dragon Claw on good timing. Smoke break. Dragon Claw does not get the 1 shot. So what do? I decide to double shield Dragonite. Dragonite's too healthy to let go this early. I am down 2 shields, but my Clodsire is up energy. There is a Charge-a-Bug in the back. 1, 2, 3. Throw the Dragon Claw. I could have farmed up a little more Dragon Breath, but it is all good. He needs to throw the move. Dragon Claw, big damage. He throws the move right away, and this sets up for an Archibax farm down. I'm okay showing my last Pokemon because it's endgame. And in comes the Primeape. I'm hoping he throws close combat, but he throws Rage Fist, and I get the catch. Actually, this might be the close combat. It is the Rage Fist. Now I'm going to farm up. I need to get some insane baits going. I'm going to throw the double sludge bomb. He cannot throw close combat into me hoping for a KO. He needs to throw 2 more Rage Fists. Another Rage Fist incoming. He will most likely be able to get the farm down. I might lose this. I might not. I believe I don't lose this though. And you're watching this match, you're going, how do you win this? I'm down shields. I have nothing to my name. One close combat will end the game. But that's exactly what happened. He went for the full farm down and he didn't get it. My Clodsire is just too bulky, able to get the KOing Sludge Bomb on the Primate. Primate not able to farm down. If he threw a Rage Fist, he had that in the bag. But no, getting into our 5th match, Clodsire versus Corsola. If you watched my 5-0 with the Corsola team, this is exactly what I was hunting for with Corsola. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to farm up energy. I will happily take this Nightshade. Given those astonishes do add up and my poison stings do not, I farm up to 100 energy, throwing the Earthquake. How much does Earthquake do? Does it do half at least? It gets shielded. And right now, I can live another Nightshade, but that's not the case. He overfarms by 1. I'm able to get the Earthquake off. Earthquake coming through. Big damage. I want him to throw a move into me. That's what I need him to do. I need him to throw a move into me. I come in with Shadow Dragonite and I try to get the full farm down. Corsola being very bulky, but Shadow Dragonite having insane attack stats. He throws the move. This should be the Power Gem. It might be the Nightshade. Both would put Dragonite in farm down range. It is the Power Gem. In comes a Furret. I'm sending the Dragon Claw because there's no reason to full send the superpower. In comes the Dragon Claw. Does it get the shield? It does. I'm going to stay in. I think I can make it to another Dragon Claw in time. If I can, this match looks really good for me. 2 shielding the Dragonite. In comes a Swift. Do I outpace to a Dragon Claw? No, I don't. I do not outpace to a Dragon Claw, but this sets up a full farm down for Archipex. In comes the Swift. No shields are in play. His switch timer is not up, so he has to watch his Furret get fully farmed down. In comes the Primate. And right now, I was thinking I had this lost, but he tries to go for a catch, and that's what lost him the game. If he farmed up to the close combat, I just lose. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I was just tapping the screen, waiting for the close combat. I saw that switch, and he allowed me to get the back-to-back Dragon Claws needed to KO this Primate. And that's a GG's. That's game number 5. Somehow I won that. Just somehow. Misplay after misplay right there. All right, getting into the 6th match of the day. As you saw, this was my expert match, and I did not get expert. Hopefully I get expert tonight on stream. Furret into Blastoise. I'm going to throw the Earthquake because I do outpace to it, but he gets the extra off. I do need to eat an Hydro Cannon on my Clodsire. I will eat this Hydro Cannon. I think I'm going to swap out too. It is a Furret, so I do want to keep Clodsire somewhat healthy to deal with that Furret. It is the Skull Bash. I'm looking really good. In comes D-Knight. D-Knight with a Furret in the back, up energy. That Furret's not looking good. That Furret has no energy, and this will be a full farm down. He buffed his defense, so I get just enough energy to get that Dragon Claw. In comes a Jumpluff. I believe I make it to back Dragon Claws before he's able to do anything. Dragon Claw 1 incoming. This is a non-shadow jump off. I make it to the second Dragon Claw. I have to let this go. I have to. I didn't win CMP. I was just a turn off. Aerial Ace coming through. It gets the KO. So who do I come in with? Do I come in with Clodsire or do I come in with Archibald? I come in with Clodsire. Clodsire able to take the acrobatics way better than Archibax. Since it is a non-shadow pluff, from this range, acrobatics does not KO, and I believe he thinks it does. So he's going to full send the acrobatics thinking it KOs, because on a shadow pluff, this KOs. From this health range, it KOs, but a non-shadow pluff does not have that 20% needed to KO that Clodsire. In comes a Furret. He needs to throw Swift after Swift. If he throws a Trailblaze, he will lose the game. I'm going to no shield the first one. It is the Swift. He needs 3 Swifts. I only need 1 Dragon Claw. I'm going for the Icy Wind to debuff his attack so those sucker punches do less. And that, I believe that is exactly my win con right there. Or maybe it's not. I believe he gets to the back-to-back Swifts here. I have to shield this. I believe this is one of the losses I put in the video, because if I went for back-to-back Dragon Claws there, I had that one. Exactly. If I didn't go for the Icy Wind there, I had that one. That much health is oh. Yeah, I just lose that. I thought there was a chance. There was not. I'm just too low health on Clodsire. And that's a GG's. That's one of the only losses I had with this team through a 10-game streak. It looked good, but sometimes you can't overcome another Shadow for Alligator lead. I was just not getting lucky with leads. But if it was a bad lead, I usually ended up winning the bad leads. And if it was a good lead, I ended up losing the good lead matches. So this team was very paradoxical in that sense of, if you had a bad lead, you very well could win that match. And look at this. He farms up so much. I shield. I believe I can get the full farm down before he's able to register his move. And that's, oh, he swaps out into the Clodsire. This is not good. Look how much those Dragon Breaths are absolutely chunking. I have my own Clodsire as well. I believe it's same shields. Yeah, it is same shields. And look how low health this Clodsire is going to get before he's able to KO the Dragonite. Yes, that for Alligator has a move in the back, but it is not that scary, especially when I get the full farm down with Archibax, mitigating all that energy that Clodsire had. Wow, I've done like 6 videos in the past 7 days. I haven't had a stutter that bad. So if you stayed till the end for this stutter, please comment and make fun of me for that stutter. In comes the Primate. If he throws Rage Fist, he just loses. I have a win con though, and it's putting everything on Clodsire's back. He has to throw all his energy because he threw that Rage Fist. There's nothing he can do. The Primate is in between a rock and a hard place. I come in Clodsire. I can get the full farm down. In comes a Gator. I can no shield this, but I'm going to shield it. I'm just going to show him you don't have enough bulk to deal with this team. And it looks like I'll be getting the farm down on both Pokemon, but he'll quit. And that's GG's. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am FroggyG420, aka FroggyG422. I stream almost every single day. I take about 2 random days off a week. So if you care to watch me make these videos live, please go down to the description. My Twitch link is there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Froggy out.